What if I told you there is a sound that sometimes echoes through the night, a sound I've heard in different countries, right before someone dies? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I am sharing a personal experience that still haunts me when I still can't explain. When I first rented that apartment, I had no idea it was located near the back entrance of the local people's hospital. Let's just say things got pretty lively at night. The first time it happened was right before my high school entrance exams. One night, around 3:40 a.m., I was lying awake in my room on the 4th floor. Below my building was a narrow alley. Suddenly, I heard a sound coming from there one I'd never heard before. It was like a mix between a bird and a frog. There were two voices, one on the left, one on the right, echoing each other. A harsh, urgent gagwa, like something suffering as if being tortured. The cries moved together down the alley, fading into the distance. Having grown up in the countryside, I thought I knew every animal sound there was. But this was different. The cries lasted a few minutes, moving further away until they reached the main road at the end of the alley. But little did I know this was only the beginning. At around 7 that morning, I passed that main road on my way to school. A crowd had gathered. Someone told me a truck had hit a couple vegetable sellers on a tricycle and that they'd been killed on the spot. It was graphic. Someone tried to get me to look, but I was too scared and ran away. At the time, I didn't connect it to the sound. Then, it happened the second time. It was during summer break, after my exams. I was living in a different rental unit still near another alley. Again, in the dead of night, the same two voices crying goo gwa gwa passed below my window. And this time, things got even weirder. The next morning, we heard the news the younger sister of a woman living across from us had been in a car that plunged into the Ao River while she was on her way to work. Not long after, we learned another neighbor's elderly mother who lived alone had fallen in the bathroom during the night. No one found her until it was too late. 2 cries, 2 deaths. Eventually, I only heard one cry at a time. Once, when I was studying in another city, I heard a single one of those calls. The next day, an older student at my school jumped to her death. Another time, I was traveling in Tibet, staying at a guest house in Lhasa. That sound came again wave after wave in the night. I even had my assistant with me. I asked him, "Do you hear that?" He said yes. I later managed to record the sound once in a hotel in Guangzhou during the pandemic. What still gives me chills? Others heard it too. In Sichuan, I heard it again, this time even faster. It never came from the sky. It always seemed to skim along the ground. I've heard it in Hong Kong too. But now that I am here in the US, I've never heard it once. I asked a local in Tibet about it. He said yes, he'd heard it. When I asked what it meant, he told me the elders there said the sound was related to death. Strangely, whenever I asked people around me, they often didn't notice it until I pointed it out. Then they heard it too. I've never heard anything like it in nature, somewhere between a frog and a bird, a hybrid cry full of despair. Wherever it appears, it seems to warn of something. I still have the recording. If you are curious, maybe I can share it someday. Have any of you ever heard a sound you simply couldn't explain?